Ben here again. So I want to make a quick tutorial on how to sign up on the vendors marketplace. So the first thing you need to go is to go to vendors.benkiruthi.com, and then once it loads, click on the blue button that written add listing. That's basically adding your business on the vendors marketplace. To then open the pricing plan. So we have only one plan, the free plan. Click on choose plan, and then it will open a form whereby you fill in the business details. So what you're trying to create a business listing like this, like what I've done for my business. That's what we're going to do in this tutorial. So number one is to put the business name. This is the name the business will be going under. So this is the name that will appear here. So Ben Kiruthi Photography. So I'll just put it here. I'll just put two for the purpose of the tutorial. Next is, does your business have a tagline? So the tagline is what appears under your name. So Kenya's premier wedding photographer. So make sure you include a tagline for your business. Next is the Google location or the geolocation. That is what is going to be appearing here. So whereby your customers will be able either to get directions or to get a pin to where you're located. So either if you have a brick and mortar store, or if you have a general locality where you're located, you can add it here. So for example, I can say Parklands, Nairobi, Kenya, and then the city. This will help during the search when the potential clients are searching where you're from. So for my case, I'm in Nairobi. Nairobi. So I'm in Nairobi there. So any city or town, all the cities and towns are there. Next is your website. So your website is what is going to appear here, whereby the customers under your contact details, they can click and see more about your business. That's your website. So mine is benkiruthi.com. Next is your phone number. For the phone number, this is what is going to appear here, whereby customers can be able to call you or send you WhatsApp. So make sure the format that you're supposed to put it as, be very careful about the format. Start with +254 for the country code, and then input your number. Make sure there are no spaces in between the number, no spaces at all. So example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ensure there are no spaces, and if it's the same number you have also on WhatsApp, you can just copy it and put it there. But ensure it has the country code first, and then the number as it is, with no spaces. Next is a category. Category is a kind of business vendor that you are. So for me, I'm a photographer, so we have all kinds of vendor categories that are there. Then you'll give it some time to load, whereby it's going to load your listing features. So features are what is going to appear here. Basically, all these are features about your business, what they are about. So you can go through them. There are quite a number. Go through. So each category has its own features. For example, I accept Visa, I require deposit. There's no videography available. I'm available for travel, and accept M-Pesa. Remember that every category has its own listing features. So once you load the type of category you are in, it will load the specific features for that category. Next is your business description, what your business is all about. So this is what is going to appear here. So basically what your business is all about. So here, make sure you write a long description of what your business is all about. You can include also your services that you offer, anything that you are that sets you apart from your competition. So make sure you go and write a well worded description about your business. Next is the pricing details. The pricing details is what is going to appear here. Let me show you where it's going to appear, where people can see your pricing rate. So this is it. So if you come here on top, it shows pricey, and then it shows my price range. So that will appear here. So in case you're high end, low end, middle income, you can choose from here. For example, I can say pricing, and then the price, your minimum price for those who have pricing, and then your maximum price, so that again it helps to funnel the kind of clientele who reach out to you, so that they can be able to know if they're within your price range or not. Next is your business hours. So your business hours are what is going to appear here. So I'm shooting this video at night, but it will basically show the timings that I'm available. As you can see, 9 to 6 a.m., 9 to all this time that shows here. So the place to put it is here. So it is already pre-populated 9 to 5 p.m. But just in case those do not work for you, like for me, so you can click on the day, start on Monday, 9 to 6 p.m. and then you click on the blue sign to add it, and then it will pre-populate the other 5 days the same. And then for Saturday, you will just come click here, click on Saturday. So it depends whether you can say on Saturday I'm half day. So you can say Saturday operate until 1 p.m. and you can add it. And then if you work on Sundays, you can also add it, but if not, leave it that way. Next is the frequently asked questions. This is what appears here, as you can see under your description. These questions that appear here: how does one book? What modes of payment do you accept? How long in advance? Basically, these are the questions that your customers keep on asking you frequently. So make sure you include them. So let me just, so there's a question, the question, and then there's the answer that you put. So make sure this is a place that you can use to market yourself, so that the clients who are already see your work, they can begin to read about the frequently asked questions. They can know more about it. So make sure you include the FAQs in your listing. Do not leave this part blank. This is a part for you to market yourself, to set you apart from the competition. Once you're done, you click on add new, then you can add the next question. So they'll appear all under your description here. So make sure you add as many FAQs as possible, although this will be something which will be growing. So as the business grows, as you see more and more questions being asked, kindly come and answer them here. Done. So next is your social media profiles. This is where customers will be able to see more about your work. So you click on the first one. You can start with Instagram. So basically, let me show you where they will appear. So in case the customer not find more, they'll appear here. So this is what is going to appear. Let me just open in a new tab. You can be able to see Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. So as you can see, this is my Facebook page. So basically, you put the full link. So for Instagram, so let's start with Facebook first. So for Facebook, make sure you put the full link as it is. Then you click on the plus, and then you add your Instagram. These are your profiles for your business. So for example, www.instagram.com/BenKiruthi. So add all your social media profiles for your business, so that on your profile they will appear here under your contact, under your website, so that the clients can be able to find out more about your business in case they need to. Next is media. The first thing is to put a link to your video. So basically, let me show you where the link will go. The link is going to come here, whereby customers will be able to go and see more about your business. So in case you have a video that tells more about your business, or like a video that you've recorded that customers can find out about your business, so get the link, the YouTube link, and then you paste it here. Next is to upload the images. Here I'd like to ask you to be very careful, because this is where a lot of people they meet with problems about uploading the images. So number one, they should not be more than 10 images. 10 images max. So ensure you get the best images that sell your business, because the images are going to be key in terms of they're going to be displaying here. So your customer will be able to see the images of your business here. So make sure you get good high-res pictures that sell your business. And also make sure the size doesn't exceed 0.5 megabytes MB. So I will show you how to reduce the size of the images. So make sure once you get here, you go to a website called iloveimg.com. iloveimg.com. But I will also put a link to this website on the description below. So I love IMG, I love image. And once you go there, you will click on top on the resize image here on top. And then here it will open a dialog box whereby you will select images from your computer. So as you said, select at least 10 images from your computer. So from wherever they are in your computer. So make sure you already have these images with you. So at least 10 images, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So make sure you load, you click on open, and then it will load those images there and you'll be able to see them. Next is to go on the right hand side is something called resize options. Click on the first one by pixels, and then you put the width, the first one, the width as 1000. Okay, the width, put the width as 1000, leave the height as it is, and then these two, make sure they are fully checked. Maintain aspect ratio and do not enlarge if smaller. Make sure both of them are checked. And then once that is done, you click on resize images. So it will load them until it finishes, and then once it finishes, it will compress them and then it will download them to your computer. Make sure, so give it some time depending on how big the images are. So it will load and then it will resize them, then it will download them to your computer, and then once it downloads them to your computer, it will download in form of a compressed file. If you're using Mac, as you can see, if you're using Mac, it will open by itself. But if you're using Windows, go and double click on the resized file for it to open. But basically, it will download the files for yourself, by themselves. Sorry for that. Once that is done, they will be compressed. So you go back to your form and click on browse, and then you open on the file. As you can see from the file size, all these files are below 500 kilobytes, and then you click on open, and then it will load all the files. So make sure they are not more than 10 files, as I mentioned. Next is your featured image. The featured image here is the image that is going to appear. Let me go back home. So now when someone goes and they click on the gallery, I mean, when they see very many, when they see very many vendors together, and the featured image is the image that is going to be selling your business. So make sure that the featured image is the best image that you have. Yeah, so go and then look at the images that you like the best image that you like, and then set it as a featured image. Okay, so I've clicked on one image. Then once that is done, next is your email. So this is the email that you'll be using to receive requests from clients. The email that you're going to go and check whether the email has been approved and all that. So kindly put the email there, so that you'll be using. And then next is the name of the business owner. So my name is Ben Kiruthi. Once that is done, you click on down, then you click on I agree, and then you click on save and preview. Sorry, as you can see, it's giving me an error. It's telling me the maximum allowed images are 10. That means I have more than 10. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there are more than 10. So 1, 2. So if I click on 1, it will remove them. So I go back. As I go back, I can click on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So anytime it brings you an error, it will tell you what is wrong. Yeah. So let's try it again and see if it will work. Then it will begin to load. As it begins to load, I'd like to tell you guys, give it some time. Some of them will take 5 minutes, some will take 10 minutes, some will take 30 minutes, depending on how long it will take. Just give it some time for it to load. Yeah, sometimes it will give you an error, but just give it some time. As you can see down here, it's saving and previewing. Give it some time until it finishes. Also, depending on how heavy your images are. Yeah, for some, the images are too heavy, so it will take long to upload. Basically, that is a basic process that it takes for you to load your system. I mean, for you to load your business. And so once it completes, I'm going to go to the back end and I'm going to approve it, and then I'm going to show you the next steps on what to do once you open it. So basically, that's the way of how to log your business and load your business on it. In case you have any questions, kindly let me know. Thank you very much, and God bless you.